Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy, Delightful Kiss Boy, and today I'm a little bit sick. I'm getting over something. I had like a fever and then yada yada yada. Who cares? I'm here to play some Buckshot Roulette while I'm brain dead. Alright? I had so much fun last time, I forgot how much fun I have with this game, and so I wanted to play a little bit more. I'm gonna be a little froggy, a little bit coughy, a little bit stuffy, but, you know, we'll see what we can't get the billion. While I'm sicko mode, man. Alright, let's go and start her off. Let's see how it goes. Now, some other news. I'm working on some main channel stuff right now. Or I kind of was, and then I got sick. But that should be coming up soon. So, main channel ain't dead yet. Okay? So, keep an eye out for a fun little analysis video soon. I've been working on a few different things. I should just really finish one and put out a fucking video. But, you know, I'm stupid like that. Anyway, we gotta play quick on the first round here. Alright, please sign the waiver. There we go. And let's send in Sicko, alright? Because that's what I am right now. And I can hardly think, but I have to go quick. So I just shoot him every time, basically. And try to get through the first gauntlet as quickly as possible to get our high score up. We're not playing optimally, we're playing for speed. Alright, we got a magnifying glass, we got a grappler, we got an inverter, we got a grappler, we got handcuffs. Alright, make it a 2 health round and give him a... Alright, it's a 2 health round, alright, good stuff, and that's 4 and 4, so all I'm gonna do here... All I'm gonna do is just go like this. Alright, let's go ahead and take a peek here, take a peek, take a peek, take a peek, take a peek, take a peek. We see a live one, alright, good stuff. We go ahead and handcuff him. Cuff the boy, cuff the boy, cuff the boy. Alright, we gotta go quick, 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 quick. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go shoot him right here. Take a little shot here, and then boom, hit him. Okay, now it's 3 and 4, 3 and 4, shut the door, alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take a little peek. At the second one, we have a guaranteed win, okay? Because I gotta steal that little magnifying glass that's hanging behind that tall boy right there. I can see behind that tall boy. My eyes see all. Alright, here we go. We got magnifying glass right here. Take a peek, take a peek, take a peek, take a peek, take a peek. That's a win, that's a win. No inversion needed. No inversion necessary at all. Alright, and we pop him in the dome, and we go to round 2. Alright, we are lickety-split right now. Give me another one of those. Although make it with a handsaw so I can do it even faster. Because we need that high score. Alright. Sicko's got some good luck so far. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Okay. Moving on to round 2. Excuse me. No time for coughing, I need to play. Okay, here we go. We got adrenaline, we got handcuffs, we got, okay, man. Hey, ask and you shall receive. Holy shit. Okay, give me a 2 health round then. 2 health, 4 health, not what I wanted exactly. Alright, that is 1 and 2 right there. 1 and 2, what it do? Let's just go ahead and, cuff him. Okay. Can't think too much. I'm just gonna take the first shot, without sawing it off. Alright. And then, second shot, I will saw it off here. Okay, I'm not thinking too hard about it. Alright, and then 50-50 chance, and we dome him. Excellent stuff. Alright, that was pretty lucky, not gonna lie. He's gonna go down to 2 here, and then he's gonna either use his, I think he uses his ciggies first, and then he'll use his bad medicine, so hopefully they cancel each other out, but we'll see. In any case, it's fine. Alright. The last one's a blank. Alright, he's gonna smoke back up to 3 here. He's gonna take his expired meds now. And let's see if he gets domed for 1. Please get domed for 1 so I can get out of here quick. And he does. Excellent stuff. We love to see it. Okay. He's back at square 1. He's gonna aim at himself, and then we move on to the next loadout with him at 2, and we got a handsaw, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. We also have adrenaline. Alright. So we got super lucky there, but once again, we just gotta go quick. Alright, we got another handsaw, we got a magnifying glass, we got handcuffs. If he's got an inverter, we win. He does not have an inverter, but that's okay, and that's 3 and 3 right there, so we're still in pretty good shape here. So 3 and 3, I just go ahead and take a peek. Take a peek. Alright, give me a live one, give me a live one, give me a live one. That's a live one. Excellent stuff. Saw it off. Call it a day. Move on to round 3 of the initial gauntlet. And we got some pretty good time here. We got a pretty good time. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Alright. Boom. The next one is the carryover round, of course, and so we need to be mindful of that, but really I'm just going for speed. Okay? I don't care about carrying over items, especially not when I'm sick, but I could be sick later. I need to be in the zone right now where I'm speed running. Boom, boom, boom. Try to get that initial high score. Okay, here we go, here we go. We could cool down after this, but not now. Not now. I gotta keep it going. Alright, that's adrenaline, great. Burner phone, not so great. Alright, that's, he's got handcuffs over there. 4 health right there, I don't like to see that, and that's 3 and 4 right there. 3 and 4. I don't care about him stealing our phone here. In fact, though, I don't want him using, the cuffs there. And so, I'm gonna go ahead and steal those cuffs. You can have my burner phone, and then we got no items on the grid, which I like. Alright, so we shoot here, and we hit. Excellent. Okay, it goes down to 3. It's now 2 and 4. Alright, 2 and 4, but we just shoot him again, obviously. Shoot him again, and go from there. And then he can steal our phone, which I'm totally fine with. Excellent stuff. Alright, it's 1 and 4, that's ideal. And then he's probably just going to see a blank, throwing away his adrenaline for nothing here. Love to see it, love to see it. Okay, he's tossing that, and he's just going to hit himself a bunch of times. He's definitely taking the next shot at himself, because it's 1 and 4. And unless he saw the next shell after that, he's going to shoot himself again. Alright, so that's 1 and 3. And hits himself again, and 1 and 2. Okay, did he see exactly where the live is? Alright, 1 and 1. He might have seen exactly where the live is. And he's going to shoot at us, and he misses again. Okay, well, what? Oh, I guess he saw that one, and then he got confused. Wait, what? Oh, I must have seen an earlier one. Okay, he saw an earlier one. There we go, that makes sense, that makes sense. Sorry, I'm being stupid. I'm tired, and I'm going quick. Alright, is it 1? We're at 4. Alright, good stuff. We got beer, we got inverter. Okay, good stuff. And he's got grappler and an inverter there. It's 4 and 4 right there. 4 and 4. I don't need to use either of my items here. Just go ahead and shoot here. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Hope I don't hit. I mean, I hope I hit to get it over quicker, but now he's going to steal my beer, which I like, actually, pretty well. Although I guess it wouldn't have mattered. He probably would have done that next time anyway. Anyway, so that's 4 and 2. He's going to shoot at us here. That's okay. Hits us. All right, now it's 3 and 2, so we're just going to shoot back, obviously. And we're at 3 here, so I'm feeling perfectly fine here. It's almost impossible for him to win here. We just shoot here. All right, get it done quick. And we hit. All right, excellent. So now we both got an inverter, and I finished that gauntlet pretty quick, so we should have a reasonably high score, I think, here. And now I can cool down. I can calm down. And we got, holy shit, 46,000. Pretty damn good initial score. I can't remember what the threshold is for reducing a gauntlet for the Billy, but that's, I'll take that. I'll take that. Anyway, we can calm down now. We got adrenaline. 2 hand saws. We got other adrenaline. Now I can remember that I'm sick. There's my own adrenaline that's run out. Alright, that's 2 and 2 right there. 2 and 2. I mean, we got no way of killing him yet. 2 and 2. I don't really see a reason to do anything here. Yeah, we're pretty far ahead. I mean, I could steal his phone, I could steal his cigarettes. I don't really care, honestly. I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot here. Alright, miss. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna use his phone here. Hopefully just he's alive. Anyway, but he's gonna shoot at us here. Alright. And he misses. Alright, good. Good stuff. So, what I'm gonna do here then is I'm going to invert the next one. Aim self to eject it, so I basically turn that into a beer. Okay, and then I'm gonna saw off the last one and just shoot him for 2 here. And we got 2 adrenaline to his nothing. Good stuff. And we get a go, and he doesn't get to use his cigarettes yet. Pretty good. Alright, cool. He goes down to 1 here. Love it, love it. Alright. Excuse me, man. Okay. Siggies, we got handcuffs, we got magnifying glass. Alright, that's a guaranteed win. Love it. Because between our magnifying glasses and his magnifying glasses, actually, too, and then also the inverters, we're all good. So that's, there we go. We got a blank. We just steal one of his inverters, call it a day. Alright, cool. Alright, so pretty good start to this run, but we'll see. I mean, things can go south very quickly in this game, as we all know. But, you know, we're thinking optimistically. Anyway. Boom! Pop him in the dome. Move on to the next round. Love it. Alright. Sicko wins. And we go on to, round 2. of the second gauntlet. Alright, what do we got? What do we got here? We've got ciggies, we've got handcuffs, and he's got ciggies and bad medicine. 2 health, a little spooky, 3 and 3. Okay. 3 and 3. I don't see a reason to use the cuffs yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot here. Alright, we hit. Excellent, excellent. Now he's gonna smoke back up to 2, but there's nothing I could do about that. But he's gonna aim at himself first, which I hope he just hits himself here, obviously. And he doesn't. Okay, now it's 50-50 as to who he's gonna shoot here. Aims at us, unfortunate. Hits us, also unfortunate. Okay. It's okay though, we go down to 1, and we can smoke back up to 2, so we're still okay. And there's no reason to use handcuffs on a 1 and 2. So I'm just gonna go back up to 2 here, and just shoot at him. And hope we hit. Do not. Alright, so now it's a 50-50 as to who's gonna take the additional 1 here. He's gonna shoot at us, and misses. Alright, good stuff. So he takes the additional 1. But basically, yeah, with handcuffs there, it's just basically if the last round was live, then we're just fucked anyway, and so it doesn't matter about using handcuffs in that scenario, so we might as well keep them. Alright. We got handsaw, we got magnifying glass, we got smokes. So we got a pretty good shot of just winning here. We have a guaranteed shot of just winning here, actually, so that's pretty good. We take those, we take those. Got a little spooky there, but we're all good now. Alright. And that right there is a blank, ladies and gentlemen, so we just eject it, and then shoot him, and then call it a day. Move on to round 3 of the second gauntlet, which is, of course, the carryover round, or the scary-over round, and where we're going to try to preserve some good items so that we can kill the dealer in the following round. We'll see here. Alright, round 3 here. Round 3, what can we do? Alright. What have we got? Give me the goodies. So we got a phone, not a goodie. We got a magnifying glass, a goodie. And then we got, ooh, okay. So we got a pretty good lineup there. Pretty good lineup, all things considered. 4 health. Alright, I'll take it. And that's 3 and 3. Alright. Alright. Question. Do I want to use anything yet? I don't think so, because he's going to eject a bunch of shit. So I think I'm actually just going to shoot at him without using anything here. Yeah. And we got so much health that to work with. We're all good. Alright, so now it's 3 and 2. He's going to eject 2 here. So now it's 2 and 2. He's going to eject another one. Now it's 1 and 2. Excellent. He's going to aim at himself now, which is great. And hits himself, which is awesome, obviously. Awesome stuff. Now what I could do is I could steal an inverter to do 1 damage, but I don't really think that that's worth it. I think I want to keep... I mean, it's a guaranteed 1, which is pretty good, but when he's at 3 and we got a while to go, I don't really think it's that worth it. So I think that I will just eject 2 here. Yeah, I mean, it's close. Puts him down to 2. Nah, yeah, I think I'm gonna... guaranteed 1. Nah, yeah, I think I'm not gonna get too greedy about it. Let's take the guaranteed 1. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. We take the guaranteed 1 here. He'll go down to 2. That's just a little safer play there. I mean, that's arguable there, but I think using adrenaline to get a guaranteed 1 on him is pretty good. So, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Alright, alright. Anyway. Moving on. He doesn't have super scary items right now anyway. Alright, we got 2 inverters, we got ciggies, we got handcuffs, and then we miss out on that. So I'm glad we used an item at least, okay? But we missed out on a beer, not a huge deal. Alright, that is 2 and 3 right there. 2 and 3. So he does have a handsaw over there, and he has adrenaline. But he'll steal our phone first. Handsaw and adrenaline. 2 and 3. I want to get some of the shit out of the way, actually, too. So he will get a guaranteed 2 on us if we pass the turn to him. We don't have a way to steal his handsaw. We do have a guaranteed win if we want it, but the problem is he's got a guaranteed win on his side of the board for next round, right? And then we'd have like nothing after that, which is pretty bad, obviously. So I think I'm going to play it a little bit risky here. And I think I'm going to invert here and shoot. And I think that's a pretty good middle ground. Because I got cigarettes to regenerate. I got all that shit. He'll steal the phone, which I'm fine with. He'll use his own phone, too. He'll use a bunch of items here. He'll go up to 3 again. I think I'm going to play a little greedy here, because I don't want him having the guaranteed shot in the next round. So I'm just going to invert here. Go for the 60% chance of hitting him for 1. And it's not that bad if it's just a blank here after we invert. So, yeah, I think that's a good compromise. I'm going to go ahead and just shoot here. Alright, so we turned a live into a blank, so that's 1 and 3. Which means he's going to go back up to 3 here. And he'll actually use his expired medicine, too. Yeah, that's pretty good. But he's going to use his phone here. Alright, so 1 and 3. He's going to use a magnifying glass here. He's going to see probably a blank. He's going to invert it, so now it's going to be 1 and 2 after this, after he shoots us with the handsaw. Once again, all good, though. He's going to steal our phone, which is fine. Gets adrenaline off of his side. Yep. And then he's going to use his expired medicine. Oh, he's not going to use his expired medicine. Why doesn't he use expired medicine? I don't know. I think that might have been... That's unexpected from me, but I don't know. Anyway. It's now 1 and 2 remaining. So 1 and 2 remaining. Not a huge reason to use the cigarettes yet, because we can't die here. So 1 and 2. Do I invert here? Do I peek and invert? I don't think we need to peek and invert, because if we miss here, it's not that big of a deal. I'll get an inverter out of the way, because it's by far less useful than any of these other items. I don't need to use the cigarettes yet, although, if we do miss here, I think I will use the cigarettes, actually. It frees up a little bit of space. I think we're going to want to use them anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do that. I'm going to shoot here in the case that we turned the live into a blank, which we did not. Alright, so I turned a blank into a live, which means it's now 1 and 1, which means it's a 50-50. He's going to use his expired meds now. Alright, pretty good. So I think I like this line better. Alright, he takes 1, that's obviously lucky for us. He goes down to 1 here. He's got nothing on his side now. And it's a 50-50 as to who's going to take an additional 1. We take 1 here, that's okay. We go down to 2. We go down to 2, and that's all good. And then, yeah, the last one's just blank, obviously. But then we get another loadout here. So I'm okay with this. We got a pretty good set of items here going into the next round, potentially. Alright, we got Grabbler, too. Okay, pretty good. And that's 2 and 2. So we have a guaranteed win if we want it. Question is, do I play a little greedy? I don't think I need to play greedy, honestly. I think I'll just use... I'll use a magnifying glass here. Alright, there we go. We got a win. And then here I will use the expired meds to get them out of the way. Because we have... Alright, I take 1. That's totally fine. Because now we free up a little bit of extra space for more items in the next round. And we shoot here. Alright. So that went pretty damn well. That went pretty damn well. We've still got a magnifying glass, adrenaline, and handcuffs, which are all great. So, feeling pretty good about that play right there, instead of just ending it. Love it. Alright, we go up to 93,000, and we'll definitely double it, baby. We go into Gauntlet 3. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. What do we got? Booze, we got Grabbler, we got magnifying glass, we got inverter, and we got more bad medicine. That's okay. Look at that. We already... He's coming back with a vengeance. It's okay. Alright, we have a guaranteed shot. Alright, that's a guaranteed win, I think. 3 and 4? Yeah, because we have 2 magnifying glasses, 2 inverters at our disposal. Alright. 3 and 4, let's just take a peek here. Alright, that's a blank. Let's go ahead and invert that. Excuse me. I'll go ahead and cuff the boy here. Doesn't matter what the remaining loadout is, but it is 3 and 3. To note. Alright, we shoot, and he goes down to 1. He's gonna be cuffed, obviously. And then we just go ahead and use our magnifying glass here. Boom. And we see a live one. Don't even need to invert it, so we just go ahead and shoot here for the win. We move on to round 2 of the 3rd Gauntlet, man. Oh, I'm crashing out right now. Because I'm tired and I'm sick. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I'm just like, I just want to play some Buckshot right now. I should be laying in bed. But you know what? The things I do for love. That was a horrible Courage impression. Holy shit, dude. Fuck me. Anyway, we got handsaw, burner phone, handcuffs. 3 health right there. 3 and 4 right there. Okay, 3 and 4. I like it. I like a 3 and 4 situation. You can't steal any of our shit, so I don't see any reason to use any of it yet. So 3 and 4, and we hit, which is excellent. Excellent stuff. Now he's going to go down to 2. He's going to use his expired meds. So 50-50 shot of him gaining or losing 1. And he loses 1. Excellent stuff. Love it. Love it when we get a little lucky like that. Little lucky Lou. He's going to use his phone here. But it's 2 and 4, so he's going to shoot him, aim at himself here. Aim at himself, which is great. And he takes himself out. We love to see it. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. But yeah, basically any time that you get it so it's skewed more blanks than there are lives, you're just feeling good, man, because the dealer always aims at himself in those situations. And he just does my work for me. Alright, anyway. It's another carryover round here already. Alright, we got magnifying glass inverter, so that's a guaranteed shot. We got expired meds, we got Siggies as well. Alright, 4 health here, and that is 4 and 4 skin. Alright. Oof. He's got a guaranteed 2 over there, which I don't like to see, but it's a 4 health round, so it's okay. I don't see a reason to cash in my guaranteed shots yet. I can try to hold out for a handsaw later. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot at him blind here. And we miss. Alright, so now it's 4 and 3 here. He's gonna use his burner phone. Okay. So 4 and 3, he's gonna use his magnifying glass next. And he's gonna get a guaranteed 2 on us. But we'll be able to heal back up to 3 here, so it's not that big of a deal. He does invert it though, so it's gonna be 4 and 2 after this. Alright. And he's gonna saw it off. And so... yeah, he will hit us for 2 here. Boom. Alright. So... 3 and 2. Now. I believe, yeah. 3... No, 4 and 2, because he inverted that one. Yeah, it is 4 and 2. Alright. Sheesh. But yeah, let's go ahead and smoke here, just so I don't forget. I don't really need to, but it's okay. 4 and 2, so I don't think I need to use any of this shit. I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot at him, because there's a 2/3 chance of hitting him. Which we do. Excellent. Alright. And so now it's 3 and 2 remaining. And he's gonna use his expired meds. Pretty good. And he takes another one. Man, we're getting lucky with these expired meds this time. Love it. He's got nothing on his side. 3 and 2 is gonna shoot at us, though. Does hit. Okay. All good, all good. We go down to 2 here. I don't think we want to use our expired meds. Just puts us at too much risk, so there's no reason to really do it. 2 and 2 here. I could use the magnifying glass. I think I want to save it, though. Because he's at 2, he's getting low. It doesn't guarantee, like, a kill here, so... Alright, we hit. So now we got a guaranteed win. Which I probably will cash in. So now it's 1 and 2, depending on what happens. He's going to aim at himself, though, which is great. Oh, no, he's shooting... Oh, this must be the one that he learned. So, okay, so we learned this one. That's okay, though, because we go down to 1 now, and then now we just get to invert it and just win. So now I gotta keep my magnifying glass, which means I gotta keep my guaranteed shot intact, which is great. So, there we go. But yeah, he must have seen that one with the phone earlier. So, that's all good, though. Excuse me. Alright. Sicko wins. We go up to 186,000, buddy. Alright, let's go ahead and double it, man. Double it. I've never pressed the X button so far in this game. I don't know if I ever will. Unless I get to that Billy, buddy. Alright, here we go. Magnifying glass, we got burner phone, we got ciggies, we got beer. Booze. That's a 2 health round, spooky. And that's 3 and 3 right there. Alright, 3 and 3. Alright. He's got handcuffs over there. I don't like that. 3 and 3. Let's just think about this. Let's think about this. 3 and 3. I mean, I can get a guaranteed 1 on him, obviously. I think I want to leave the maximum number of shells in the gun so that he has the least amount of information when he's shooting at us. But there isn't really much I could do here, right? Because I can only deal 1 to him. But he has the potential to deal 2 to us. I think I will go ahead and... Let me just think about this. If I take a blind shot here, and I hit a blank, that's pretty damn bad for us. I think I'm going to have to take my guaranteed shot here. I'm going to go ahead and use a magnifying glass here. Alright, we see a blank. So I'm going to invert this one and hit him for 1 here. And we'll just have to go from there. I think that's all we do. Because now it's 3 and 2. He's going to use his phone. He's going to eject 1. He's going to handcuff us. But it is 3 and 2, so that's pretty spooky when he's got cuffs. But there's nothing I can really do about that. He uses the phone here. We just got to get lucky to survive. Alright, he's going to drink some booze. Ejects a blank. That's not good. It's not good at all. He's going to hit us for 1 here, probably. Yep. And now there's a 2/3 chance that we die here. Of course, he could have seen what this one is, which would be even worse. So, let's see what happens. And he's going to shoot at us here, and... That's a blank! Oh my god. Alright, so that means the 2 remaining. Just in case I miscalculate, I'm going to smoke some ciggies here. The 2 remaining are both... live. So, that was clutch. Holy shit. Alright, see ya, boss. Oh my god. God damn, buddy. So he must have seen one of the last 2 shells, I think. Or one of the earlier... Well, I don't know, man. Whatever. It's all good. Anyway, Sicko wins. That was, I won't lie that we got pretty fucking lucky there. That's the name of the game, man. Alright, we got some booze, we got inverter, we got expired meds, and we got a burner phone. Alright, 4 health, and then that's 1 and 2. Alright, 1 and 2... I'll go ahead and use a burner phone. I could also eject 1. I could eject 1 and then go from there. I honestly kind of like having the beer up here, though. It's not protecting it. None of these items are particularly good. So, yeah, you know what? I'll eject 1 using a beer here. And we'll go from there. Eject alive. Alright, that makes things easy. So, I will just eject 1. And then invert the last one. And there we go. Alright, I'll go ahead and use this one. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. They both came out at basically back to back, so it doesn't matter. And we hit him for 1, and we move on to the next loadout. Not feeling so great still, because he's got some spooky... He's got a guaranteed 2 on his side, which is not great, obviously, but what can you do? Magnifying glass, handcuffs, booze, okay. Doesn't have any grabblers. Alright, well, just keep giving me like 1 or 2 shells. I'm all good with it. So we get a guaranteed 2 here if we so choose to accept it, which I will because we have a phone. So I can use my phone here to get a guaranteed 2. Second shell is the live one. Excellent stuff. All right, so we'll go ahead and handcuff the boy. And we'll just go ahead and invert. And shoot him twice. Not the carryover round, so I'm good with just using everything for all it's worth right now. Throwing caution to the wind, as it were. Okay. And then we just shoot again. Alright, good stuff. And he doesn't get any more items now, which is great. And we have a magnifying glass when he's at 1. So if we get an inverter here, we just win. Which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Not gonna lie. NGL. Alright, then we got phone, grabbler. So we got an auto win. We got an auto win because we got inverter on his side that we can grab. We can grabble. Okay. Here we go. Excuse me. 2 and 4. Alright, let's take a peek. Take a peek, take a peek, take a peek, take a peek. And there's a blank, but that's okay, because I'll just invert it, and then we win. Good stuff. I'm going to have to take a bathroom break in a sec here, but let me just finish the gauntlet at least. Alright, here we go. Let's shoot him here. Boom. Excuse me, I bumped the mic. Alright. Moving on. Sicko wins. Alright, moving on to round 3. Alright, the carryover round, so, you know, per usual, we want to keep our shit. Alright, we got inverter, we got inverter, we got inverter, we got magnifying glass, we got smokes. Alright, well, not the greatest lineup, not the worst. Alright, 2 health, and that's 2 and 2. Okay. We got a guaranteed 1. I don't know if I don't need to use it. Well, let me think about this. So if I shoot and I miss, he gets a guaranteed 1 back on us. But we have smokes. So that's okay, actually. And then our guaranteed shot would just be negated by his cigarettes anyway. So I think I'm just going to shoot at him here without using anything. Alright, so we miss. That's okay. And he's going to get a guaranteed 1 back on us. Alright, so he's going to drink here. Eject a blank. Oh, shit, I should have thought about that. Hey, but we get another shot now, too. So we get to use our items now, too, which is good. Because now I got to use my cigarettes, get them out of the way. Alright, so that works pretty well. Good stuff. Okay. And so I smoke here. And then I just, yeah, shoot back. No reason to use any items, obviously. It'll go down to 1. We have a guaranteed win on our side. If we so choose to accept it. Great stuff. Great stuff. Love it. Obviously, the items that we've got going aren't that great, but he doesn't have good ones either. We just got adrenaline, though, which is great, obviously. And that is 4 and 4. Okay, so... yeah, I mean, I think I just gotta go for the guaranteed shot here. Now the question is, do I want to get some of these inverters out of the way? And I think the answer is yes, actually. So I think I might use 2 inverters here, just to free up space. Which might seem a little bit weird, but, like, they're not that useful when you have so many of them. I would rather have 1 than 3, I think. But, I mean, I'd rather have 2 than 1, but I would rather have 1 than 3. So it's a little bit difficult. But I think I will use 2 of them. I don't think that they're going to be that great. So, might seem a little weird, but I think it's worth doing just to free up some space here. We got adrenaline, so I'm feeling okay about this. And then, yeah, they couldn't let the turn go to him because he's got handcuffs, so I'll just go ahead and end this right here. Alright, we double it up to 372,000. And I'm gonna go take a piss, girl, so I will be right back, BRB. Alright, what's up? I'm back. I have emptied my bladder and we are doubling it, buddy. Alright, moving right along. Round 1 or whatever the fuck this gauntlet is, I don't care. Alright. Handsaw, inverter, magnifying glass, adrenaline. Alright, that's excellent. That is fucking excellent, buddy. Bodacious. Alright, that is 3 and 4 on a 3 health round. So, I think we might have a guaranteed win. Almost. A likely win. 3 and 4. You know what? I'm going to start out by using the phone here. See if I can't do some shenanigans. Alright, 4th shell is a live round. Alright. 3 and 4. Yeah, you know what? I think this is what I'm going to do here. 3 and 4, and the 4th shell is live. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to steal his handcuffs over there. 3 and 4. 4th shell live. Means there's a 2/3 chance I hit here if I invert. Hopefully we do. 2/3 chance of winning. We do hit. Alright, we have a guaranteed win. Love it. Love it. Okay. Because now I just peek and then I get the guaranteed shot with the handsaw. Love to see it. Alright, that's right there. Boom. Cool. No inversion required. Handsaw it off and then bop him in the dome, man. Bye-bye. See ya, brother. See ya, brother. You son of a bitch. Okay. Moving on to round 2. Oh, man. Alright. Round 2. Here we go, buddy. What do we got? What have we got? Give me the goods. Magnifying glass. Expired meds. Alright, half of that's good. He has 2 handsaws. 3 health. Okay. Okay, that's it's not so good. This is not so good. I don't really think I could do anything except just shoot here and pray that I get alive. That's great. Okay, that was awesome. That was the ideal case, because now he's going to hit himself here, instead of us, with one of those handsaws. And hopefully he just hits himself. Oh my god, ask and he shall receive. Alright, well that was great. That was awesome. The 2 remaining are both just blanks. That was extremely lucky. That could have been really bad, that whole scenario there. But there wasn't really much I could do about it. I mean, the problem is, like, I guess I could have used the magnifying glass on the first one. I mean, maybe that was better, but I think that was... I mean, we just got lucky, alright? Because now we have a guaranteed win. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. We love to see it. Okay. Boom. Alright, 1 and 2, doesn't matter because we got a guaranteed shot. Boom. Okay. And we take a peek and it's just alive. We don't even need to use any items, really. I didn't even use any items that entire time. I could just shot him right there. I would have been totally fine. Alright. That got a little spooky, but, you know, it's all good, man. You just gotta be lucky. You just gotta be lucky. Alright, moving on to the carryover round. The scary-over round. Alright. Boom. We got magnifying glass, we got grappler, we got that shit. Who cares? Alright. 2 health right here, and that is 3 and 3. 3 and 3. And we're at 2 health. I gotta get those handcuffs off his side, I think, so I gotta use them. I don't think I need to use anything else yet, though. Yeah. So I'll steal his handcuffs just to prevent us from getting the auto death. And I think I will just shoot at him twice here. Yeah. So 3 and 3, 50% chance that we hit here. Which we do not. Okay, it's all good. Now it's gonna be 3 and 2 after this. Alright, 3 and 2 after this. Alright, I missed again. Now it's 3 and 1. Alright, but he's gonna eject 2. He's gonna use a phone here. But he's gonna drink first. He's gonna eject a live. Okay, so now it's 2 and 1. And now it's 1 and 1. Alright, so it's a 5th. He's not using the phone? Oh, they're all blanks. Oh, okay. What? Well, what happened there? Why didn't he use the phone? Oh, I guess... Oh, yeah, he doesn't use the phone if there's only 2 left. I forgot, but he just got lucky there. Alright. Yeah, I forgot. He doesn't use the phone unless there's a... Yeah, that's all good. Forgot about that little detail. That's a little spooky, but hey, we got guaranteed win. Okay, so I'll probably just cash in the guaranteed win here. Because it's getting a little too spooky otherwise. But let's free up some space here. I think because we want to just have a good first turn. Let me just think. Do I want to free up any more space? Is the question. Yeah, you know what? I'll use a beer here. And then I am just going to use the remaining items here. So use a magnifying glass. We see a blank. Okay. I'll invert it. And I'll saw it off, hit him for 2. I'm not going to play greedy about this, right? So, we have 4 spots left. We don't have the strongest lineup, but I think it's just so spooky that I gotta... I mean, he's got a bunch of magnifying glasses over there. He'd have a guaranteed win if it goes to his turn. So, let's go ahead and do that. Hope for the best here. Alright, we go up to 740-something thousand. 45,000. Alright, yeah, we're definitely doubling it, buddy. Doubling it, but, you know, not feeling super great about this round. But let's see what's up. Let's see what we get. Alright, we got beer. We got magnifying glass. Okay, okay. And 4 health. Okay, thank God. We're in better shape. Alright, 3 and 3 there. 3 and 3. Okay. 3 and 3. Let me think. So... what's that hiding behind there? I can't even see. So 3 and 3. He's going to use... a... I think it's a that's a magnifying glass. Yeah, it's a magnifying glass. He's gonna get like 2 guaranteed shots on us. No matter what. But there's no way around that, really. He doesn't have any way of stealing our shit. He has cigarettes on his side. We have handcuffs, but it's 4 health, so I don't really see a reason to use anything yet. So I will just go ahead and shoot into him without using any items here. And we do hit. Alright, so that's great. So we get a hit right off the bat. Now it's 2 and 3. And now he's going to use a bunch of shit. Okay. He's going to use a phone here. 2 and 3. Alright. He's going to use a magnifying glass before he uses the beer. Okay. And, because, yeah, I don't remember the order that the things came out in, to be honest. But he's going to smoke back up to 4 here. He's either going to invert it if he saw a blank. He's ejecting it. Alright, so does he still have the bug? Okay, he's going to hit, no, he's going to aim at us now. Okay, whatever. So we, so it's a 50-50 there. Alright, yeah, sometimes the bug still happens. Anyway, now it's, 1 and 2. He's taking another peek here. Probably going to see a blank. No, he doesn't. He saw it live. Alright. So that means all of the remaining are blanks. So what, there's, 2 blanks, right? I mean, we don't want to go back to him. I'll use the cigarettes here to free up some space. Yeah, he never inverted any of them, so yeah, those are all of the lives out of the way, right? Yeah. So, I could use a beer to get more space. Which I think I will do, because there's a 50% chance. And it's not early enough in where it's blocking anything, so I'll just go ahead and eject one here. And then aim self here. Get this out of the way. Alright. So we got 4 spots now. And let's get some more items. Alright, so... we got ciggies, we got magnifying glass, we got handsaw, we got booze. Alright, so I traded the booze to get another booze. All good. 2 and 2 right there, 2 and 2. Okay. 2 and 2. So he's got a guaranteed shot over there. Doesn't concern me too much, but I think I want to use... I would definitely want to use some items here. Let me go ahead and use these cigarettes to start off with, to get up to 4. Because we're going to clear up some more space. No reason not to use them right now. 2 and 2. The question is, do I want to use a beer or something like that? I might. I'm going to use the phone to start off with, actually. 2 and 2. And when the third shell is blank. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use a magnifying glass. We see the first one's blank, so we know where the entire loadout now. So that means that the first one's blank. We eject it. The second one's live. Third one's blank. Fourth one's live. So we just go ahead and cuff them. Cuff them, boys. And we saw this one off. And then we shoot him for 2 here. And so he'll be at 1 going into the next loadout, which is pretty damn good. And then we aim at ourselves. We have a magnifying glass, so that's it's pretty damn good. PDG, you know? Can't complain about that. Alright, and then we aim at self here, because the third one's blank. Cool. And then we just shoot the last one into him. Call it a loadout. Move on to the next one, get some more items. Give me an inverter and we've got this in the bag. That's all I need. One measly little inverter. Okay. Here we go. So, beer, handcuffs, handsaw, inverter. There we go. We got the win. Excuse me. 3 and 4. Alright. 3 and 4. Let's go ahead and take a little peek here. That's the win. Okay. Cool. Take her out. Boom. Alright, here we go. Next round of this gauntlet. Okay, Sicko wins, buddy. We love to see it. We love to see it. Alright, round 2. Don't fuck me, game. Don't fuck me. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the good times rolling. Alright, inverter, grabbler, beer. I do like the grabbler. Good stuff. 2 health, a little spooky, and that is 3 and 3. A little spooky. That is definitely a little spooky, and I'm gonna get his, I'm gonna use his magnifying glass right now. Because it's so spooky. So goddamn spooky here. Alright. Magnifying glass. And we see a live one. Alright. Pretty damn good, actually, so now it's not quite so spooky. He will use his phone, which is a little bit annoying potentially, but he's going to aim at himself next. No matter what, I believe. So yeah, he'll use the phone here. And he should just aim at himself. Alright. Excellent stuff. Hit yourself, and he did it. Alright, excellent, excellent. Not so spooky after all. Excuse me. Sicko wins, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Alright, moving on to round 3, which is, of course, our favorite, the carryover round. We have to consider all sorts of nonsense. Alright, we got adrenaline, we got handsaw, we got adrenaline, we got inverter, and we got expired meds. Alright, pretty damn good lineup here. 4 health? Okay. That's 4 and 4. Alright. So he's got a guaranteed hit on his side. So I think I will definitely grabble off the magnifying glass here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Because then we have our own guaranteed shot. So 4 and 4, let's go ahead and do this. Let's get you off the table. And that's, yeah, I'm going to steal his handsaw, actually. Also. I mean, I want to keep my adrenalines, but I'm neutering him. Alright. So it'll be 3 and 4 after this, so he's going to aim at himself, which is pretty good. And he has basically nothing, so I'm feeling pretty good about that, actually. Boom. He goes down to 2 here. And now he's going to aim at himself. Although he's going to eject one first and use the phone, so never mind. In some order, we don't know which order. He's going to drink first. And now it is 3 and 3, so now it's a 50-50 either way. But now he's going to use the phone. We don't know what he learns. But let's see who he shoots at. He's going to shoot at himself, which is amazing. But misses. Alright, so now it's 3 and 2. He's going to shoot at us here. And he misses. Alright, so now it's 3 and 1. Alright, so 3 and 1, so I could go for the kill here, potentially. You know what? Do I want to play greedy and try to... I don't think there's a reason to play greedy. I mean, he's got, like, nothing. We basically have the same boards right now. So I think I will just go ahead and saw her off and go for the 75% chance of just winning here. Which we do get. Alright, there we go. There we go. There's maybe an argument to trying to see more items or something, but I don't know. I think it could go either direction. It could go south either way, so I think I'd rather have like a fresh round. Anyway, up to 1.4 million or something like that. Alright, we definitely double again. Excuse me. Ugh. Alright. 1.4 million, and let's get some goodies. Alright, alright, we got a Grappler. I like it. Adrenaline. He's got 2 adrenaline over there. 2 health, and that's 1 and 2. Alright, I don't mind that. Ooh. He does have 2 inverters, though. It's a little bit interesting. Let me go ahead and use the phone here. Because he'll steal it otherwise. Second shell live. Alright, so we know where everything is now. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to aim self. And then I'm actually going to invert this one. Get out of the way. And then I'm going to invert the last one so that he doesn't get to invert, and then he'll be at 1. And we'll have a Grappler as we go into the next loadout here. So then he doesn't get a shot on us. So I think that was the correct play right there. Good stuff. Just give me a magnifying glass and we'll call it a day. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. Alright. We love to see it. We love to see it. That's the way. I like it. Yep, that's a guaranteed win. Love it. Alright, 4 and 4 doesn't matter because we just take a peek and then steal one of his inverters there. And we're in business. We're in business, buddy. We didn't even need the inverter, though. We just take a shot. See ya. See ya. Excuse me. Alright, we move on to round 2. What's it going to do? Here we go. Okay. Sicko wins. Round 2. Good stuff. Okay, here we go. Who's fucking doing this? Whatever. Somebody's hitting me up. Alright, inverter, we got adrenaline, we got expired meds, and he's got kind of a similar thing. Alright, 2 health is spooky, and that's 3 and 4, which is pretty damn spooky. This is spooky. 3 and 4. I think what I gotta do is I gotta probably use my adrenaline to steal his cigarettes. Because somebody is going to die this round, and so this is like just basically dealing 1 damage to him. And I think I just gotta do that. Yeah. And I wouldn't want to steal his inverter anyway, we got one. The question is, do I want to use my inverter now or wait until later? And I think honestly the answer is... I think the answer is use it right now. Because either way is pretty good. Because if we turn alive into a blank, he's going to shoot himself a lot. So, yeah, I think using it right now is pretty good. Alright, 3 and 4 here. 3 and 4, but this is not super great. Alright, so we do hit him, so now it's 3 and 3. It's going to be a 50-50 as to whether he shoots himself versus us. Which obviously we hope he aims himself. Which he does, and... Nope. Alright, so now it's 3 and 2. He's going to aim at us. So, 60% chance he hits us here. Which he does. Okay, not great, not great. And now it's 2 and 2, so all I can do is just shoot at him. There's no reason to use the expired meds, so I just shoot at him here. Hope for the best. Miss. Alright, so we have a 2/3 chance of dying here. And we do. Alright, well, that's how it goes sometimes. I don't really think I could have played that any differently. I mean, I could have played it differently, obviously. I just mean, I don't think I could play that any better. I'm just trying to think. No, I mean, not really, you know? Because it's like I turned the blank into a live. If I had turned a live into a blank, it would also have been pretty good because he would have aimed himself a lot. Yeah, I don't really think I could have done anything else there, but that's just how it goes sometimes, man. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some sleep because I am zonked, you know, but, just want to do this as a little thank you to you guys being patient with me. I know you guys like watching the Buckshot Roulette. I like playing it too. I just, you know, I need a little bit of a break from it for a while. I'm enjoying it again. I know it's kind of not super popular anymore, or as popular as it once was, I should say. It's still pretty popular, but you know, I don't know. I don't really give a shit. I'm just gonna do whatever I find fun. And right now, I'm finding playing a little bit of Buckshot Roulette fun, but I'm also working on some main channel stuff. So look out for that. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and take it easy, y'all. Bye bye.